Where's Kennedy? Where's Kennedy? Where's John F. Kennedy? Hello, welcome. We're the custodians.
Oh shit! I got that. Fuck.
I'm
Hot
Red,
in 4K.
I'm gay.
I'm Joe.
Okay.
and this is My Hero Academia, Season 6, Episode 18, post-discussion. Alright,
Whoa.
yay! Now we're here to talk about the numbers. Gabe, what do they mean? The numbers.
7, 1, 15, 11, 2, 24, 13, 9.
It's like fucking the Winter Soldier, just like Rejna.
Noon.
She's a
Dog. Coffee.
Alright, but you guys
Rail
are in the
car.
stream?
Rail car.
You guys are in the
But that was
stream?
one of them.
McDonald's.
You guys are in the stream?
Winter Soldier. Okay, yeah, we gotta stop talking about it. Let's go to the episode.
Alright, My Hero Academia, post-discussion, go! Alright. So, All Might can feel the shit, like, he can somewhat see what's going on in this.
Yeah, but can he not speak though because he's still alive? Can he? Because he didn't say nothing when he was in there. And I had said prior, I'm like, oh, is he gonna be in there too? Because even though he's still alive,
I don't think he's had enough time to form yet.
I think he can't because he's still alive. I don't think he can.
I don't know. I don't think that's the case
Speak
because All
because he
For
doesn't
One
have
is
a
still
mouth.
alive.
He doesn't have a mouth.
All For One is still alive, and yet he's fully formed inside of Shigaraki.
Well, yeah, because he doesn't have a he doesn't have a mouth.
Fucking All For One. Why couldn't we just have like one more? I'm just trying to imagine the implications of having another generation of One For All still living. Like imagine like old Nana, still
Yeah.
kicking.
Yeah.
So we just like see like if her thing would have been working for her as well, or like maybe some old tutelage. I don't know. Fucking All For One.
Asshole.
Ruined shit.
Asshole.
And this is Midoriya in his like default state.
It's the gingerbread form.
Gingerbread Midoriya.
Gingerbread the man. Ranu the Ranu. You're talking to the previous wielders. Yes!
See, Toshinori Yagi, that's cool and all, but did you know that
Link start.
Bunchy Gum has both the properties of rubber and
And
gum?
Oh my god.
Can you imagine to see Hisoka as one of the vestiges?
All
No
right.
way, he would have kicked All For One's
What
ass.
the fuck, dude? Why you barefoot?
He said he was out. He went out in the wild.
Out in the wild, that would mean you don't need to wear shoes.
The dogs are out in the wild.
And they're barking.
I can imagine. I can understand.
Look at
like,
those
having a
grippers.
Shirt.
Look at those grippers.
Wow. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. Hikage. His name is Hikage. Hikage is the fourth wielder, right?
Otherwise known
Yes.
as Ten-Toe Death Punch.
Oh my god.
So then we got the
Fast
two boys who
feet.
are grounded.
Why couldn't they just put them in order? Like, they gotta learn to put these things in
It doesn't
order.
fucking matter, Joe. We know the order. It doesn't
I know we
matter.
know the order, but it'd make more sense.
So
Poor
these
guy.
two.
So the reason was our hypothesis for like the fact that they don't have the same vision of the use of One For All.
That
maybe?
was one. Rhett kind of spitballed a couple.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like because
Um,
they're not seeing the same. Will have the same vision looking forward. They're
Yeah.
like
I think there's also, and then we also talk about how, because we know that these guys are the second and third users, which means that, that's going to go back a very long time and could potentially predate the formation of hero society and hero agencies.
I also imagine right because if they're in the earlier generation of quirks, right, wouldn't they also be more basic? Wasn't that the whole
Maybe.
thing?
Yes, they would be simpler quirks.
The simpler quirks.
Simpler and less powerful at the time.
Well, so with this guy, we can see he's got like the thrusters on his shoulders, and the other guy had like things around his arms. But the weird part is that they've got like military-esque uniforms, and that they've got
Also,
the
another
same
thing to think about, like, if that's necessarily, like, because did they make items that far back? Is this like the beginning of trying to use items and quirks in tandem? Because if you look at Midoriya, like he's just in a normal fucking suit, whatever. He's
So
got
this
like
is more like
gauntlet thingies.
practical. It's less like heroic outfits. It's
Yeah.
more of like a practical.
Or it's like, or like they like beta, like hero items or gear, like to help use your quirk. Who knows?
Because like it seems
Or like the first
like
idea and designs.
This guy has like gauntlets.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
See, I thought the cracking was just from his quirk, like because it looks like the the lightning streak.
Lightning strike, yeah. And what's his name? This guy.
Yakage.
And
N. Yeah, he's
Banjo,
like, hey, yo,
Yakage.
didn't you talk
Six
to him
user.
already?
yeah, when he got my quirk, baby, got that black whip.
So, Danger Sense handed it to Banjo, who handed it to this guy,
Yep.
who handed it to Nana.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the order.
Yes.
We got the batters
Yes.
lineup. Midoriya, you're on deck. Well, actually, I guess you're at the plate right now.
At the plate, yeah.
So, like,
Sit
why
down
is
in
this
the chairs, assholes. God.
Sit down and shut up. And you make me so damn angry.
Maybe they were. Right? Did you say that maybe they're in like a military?
Maybe some
It's
kind
like
of
a vault.
military.
I think they were maybe vigilantes. I think they could have because
I think it's more
again, in
likely.
that,
But I'm just saying that they're
because-
both wearing the same thing.
yeah, but I like the idea of because we know that towards the beginning when there wasn't really heroes yet, people were just kind of going around being heroes, but they couldn't be a hero because there wasn't necessarily a structure to it.
I know, this
So-
is just, like, completely random and nuanced. Like, even guess about this. Like, why is there a door?
I asked that in the recording. I didn't really.
Oh, that's the door from the alleyway that goes to Chainsaw Man.
There we go. Yep.
This is the
door.
Chainsaw Man door
So
leads
this is on the
here.
other side. He's like,
Yep,
he opens on the
we've
door.
seen both
and
sides now. This is both sides.
Um,
Yeah, but no, maybe they were a part of like a like I don't know, like a Justice League vigilante group. And,
well, it
and
could
they
be
all,
a
like, wore
resistance
outfits.
movement for All for One.
My
Like,
name is John Connor.
Wait, wait to fight him or to be a part of him?
to fight him. Like they are.
Oh,
Like they would have to have gotten. Okay, so one of these guys is the second wielder, and the other is the
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Yes.
they had to be in a scenario where they would have gotten the quirk from the first.
Yeah.
that is how that works. Yes.
Right.
Keep going.
Now,
Keep going.
One thing that we know for a fact is that you can't take the quirk forcibly, but
Yes.
you can give it forcibly.
Yes.
So, is there anything maybe there? Like, did the first wielder say, give this quirk to them? Now, again, if these guys are part of like a military, maybe a spec ops force, maybe a resistance movement, maybe they're just regular vigilantes against All for One. The first wielder was or is one All for One's brother. So maybe it was a scenario where it's like, look, we're gonna take you captive, we're gonna like hold you maybe ransom, we're gonna like go, all right, maybe like if we kidnap you, you can give us information, and maybe that time the brother was like, woo,
Yeah.
like yes, like and he that's when he talked to them maybe like how did they get the quirk rolling, and it's just with
Maybe All for One. Because if we're going with the idea that these guys were in the part of the same group, and because we know that All for One, he didn't do his whole expansion private, like stealthily. He was pretty public about it. And so if we're going to go with the idea that these guys were in a freedom fighter organization of vigilantes, and they're wearing the same outfits, and we are going with the idea of forcible quirk passing on, because we know that both these guys died. So what if All for One was going to kill one and they passed it on quickly to the other guy? And he was like, hey, yo, you got to get this out of here. And so it was like a quick before he died.
being the ancestor of Ida, he used his
Reciproc turbo
yeah
for 20 minutes and ran.
Fly like the wind.
Those are probably just aesthetic. We got the intro. Bada bing, bada boom.
I'm still wondering what he put around his arms because we know that he is not fully healed. He's going around.
Recovery girl doing that magic, you know.
Yeah.
Oh man, you know who's not here? Hagakure. What a UA trader. I mean, she's actually right here, but no.
Why the fuck is Aoyama? How is Aoyama? Why is Aoyama here? He's the trader. Why is he here?
Well, why is Sato here? He's the trader.
No, it's Aoyama. He's the trader.
Bro, it's gonna be like fucking season 8, and we're gonna be like, dude, why is what? They are all the trader. They are the trader.
Sato.
Deku is the trader.
Deku's the trader.
Deku, you know, in the plane, looks down. Hail Hydra.
Hail Hydra.
Okay, so I guess we are to... so before, we could only involve ourselves in the spaces between fluctuations. Whatever the fuck that means. But we're not limited to that anymore. So I guess what this is meaning is that we are going to be getting...
a lot more communication.
More communication, yeah. You know, we don't have to wait for the solstice anymore. Like,
I wonder if we're going to be able to get to a level where they're able to communicate with him without him having to, like, go to sleep and then go into the spirit realm. How All for One was able to just communicate to Shigaraki while he was conscious.
I think we are going to get to there. I
think that would be nice if we could get that.
So it makes me wonder. Hold on, I'm gonna rewatch this scene. Ugh, I'm so stuffy. Brawl started to grow rapidly.
The reason why is it only showing 7?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
Maybe All Might not be fully realized yet in the.
Oh, he's a fully realized holder. It's weird that they just don't have him there.
Maybe it's because he's still alive.
Maybe because they could.
Or they just didn't want to animate
Fit it?
8 in there into the circle, Joe. I don't fucking know.
You know what? It probably is. It's probably because these are the stars that we saw whenever All Might would, you know, go beyond. And so, like, I guess these are just the visual things that we have. It could be that, like, the rapid growth is from All Might, which is what this gold is expanding into. And it was right at that precipice when it was handed over to Midoriya. My question is why is it that All for One could do this immediately? Like,
because he's just better.
I mean, yeah, but like, is it because maybe he gets that kind of growth from just like taking other quirks and adding that message to it? Now, again, I don't see a reason why he wouldn't be like Father, you know, in FMAB, yeah, and Hohenheim. Yeah, where it's like, you know, I have all these, you know, souls in me powering my Philosopher's Stone. Like, does he have all these vestiges inside them?
Well, I thought, didn't he say
you're right. Yeah,
you're right. Out. He went over that. Like, if they had a particular
they're not necessarily like this, because we know
bodies. It's like, oh, gross.
They have their own consciousness.
Am I feeling something? Ugh.
You're right. You did say that.
They have their own consciousness, but they're not fucking communicating like this.
So his attack on One for All kind of jump-started everybody, woke everybody up a little bit.
You think that would, like, if I just came into your house and tried to kidnap Rosie, you'd be like,
whoa!
Whoa,
Hey! Okay, but his private life is still private. Which also means that they don't necessarily know what's going on around them, so they can't be like, "Hey, yo, watch a homie on the left there." I don't like the way he's looking at him.
It's the less sentience than Sukuna and JJK.
Yeah.
And I only compare it to that because, you know, when Mahito tried to do a domain expansion on him, and then Sukuna kind of, he got poked, and he was like, hey,
he's like, hey!
You weren't supposed to do that.
I gave you a warning, dipshit. This
Banjo's face.
Me when I see Nana Shimura. Look at this. Man, like, goddamn.
The Blanca. Huh?
Yeah, it tries to be clever. I like this. I like how disappointed he looks.
Yeah. I want to see that talk with All Might now.
So he was 40 years old when he died, and he had it. What? He had it for 18.
18.
Years.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, all right. So
Oh my God, camera focus. Thank you.
22 when he got it.
Yeah.
So he got it pretty young, which is a pretty common trend.
Mhm.
Pretty young. My man, number 9 got it at what?
14?
15?
15, yeah.
So did All Might. All Might got it really young too.
Mm.
I remember he's
Yeah,
had it for
keep getting
40
younger.
years.
They just keep getting younger.
So we finally got this. This was so perplexing. Like, I remember when Joe and I, it was just you, him, and me.
Yeah.
We were trying to go over what the fuck this meant, and now we have it. It's that if you have a quirk, all for one is too much for your body. Excuse me,
Yeah.
one for all.
I'm sorry, can you guys hear the whistling in the background?
I just did for a second.
Yeah, for a second when you were talking.
Okay.
Yeah, it's when you speak.
But
Now you're fine.
I remember having, like, we were so perplexed by this, but so if you have a quirk,
Yeah.
all one for all will just like drain the life from you. Like you will just die earlier. Where's
Because
your
the
body?
stacking of so many quirks on top of one another is too taxing.
Hence, no moves.
Which makes me wonder, like, does it come into play now that Midoriya has all these other quirks inside of One for All, or is that more just under the umbrella of One for All, so it's like you only have one quirk? I guess it would be that. It would be that, because All Might had, if we're going by that logic, All Might had stockpile and transference the whole time too, and he wasn't like,
Yes.
18 years of his career. He did this for 40 years.
I can imagine All Might's power, like, realization in this of like, oh, my successor just suddenly gets every previous power. I could have used some of these. That's
Would have been
unfortunate.
nice. We
Also
might
could've-
not have been dealing with this problem had I had.
Also
all
would have
these
been kind of a bullshit thing for society if you saw the top hero using multiple quirks.
Yeah.
Be like, that's cheating.
This is unattainable. Unattainable body standards. Bullshit.
Endeavor.
Neither Banjo nor I have had any way of knowing our cause of death. Wait, what does that mean? How did Banjo die?
So is it? He's saying the same thing of old age.
They both died of old.
Because I thought I remember the shot of Banjo.
Who all of these guys were killed by All for One?
Because I thought
No,
it was
no.
implied that like all of them except for Hikage were killed by All for One.
I thought that too. What the fuck?
But they didn't scribble out number 5's cause of death.
No, they didn't.
You
One
gotta be
thing.
built different.
One for All can't be used by a normal human. When I heard that, I thought it was like, oh shit! If you don't have a quirk, you can't like it doesn't fuck with you. And I'm like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. It's like, oh, a normal human. A normal human is a human with a quirk. Like that is a normal human.
So if you don't have a because
Damn,
20%
Brett, you're
of the
really
population
marginalizing
doesn't have
20% of the population, huh?
I am.
quirks. So to not have a quirk is not a normal
It's
thing.
abnormal. Yeah,
So, yeah. Good word, right?
it's not that complicated. It's just. Bro, why are we in fucking Iris's boss battle in the Elite Four right now? Alright, so averages, right? How long do you think each holder had it if he was the second longest? Like, you want to say like 10 years, maybe?
Nah.
I feel like there's honestly a pretty big spread.
I think there could be a spread.
I mean, she's probably what 7, 8 years, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't think she's more than 10.
I'm just trying to figure out how old All For One is.
Yeah, I know that's the end goal. My man's doing some like nen training out in the woods.
He does. He kind of got that Netero, young Netero body right now. I would pray 10,000 times every day.
Tanjiro, cut the boulder.
That's gotta be a shitty feeling. Like, you gain all this power and strength, but you're like, nah, it ain't me. Like,
I gotta wait another 100-something years for some green kid to pick this up.
Green-haired schmuck to do better.
We gotta wait for Elder Scrolls 6, man. Not my power, but I can pass on the hype to you. Cracks appeared on his body. Kind of like 9, almost. If you remember.
Alright, so you could almost I mean, I guess you wouldn't call it cracks, but when Shigaraki also was overdoing it.
Yeah.
So it works. It goes for everybody.
I wonder if we got somebody with a hyper regeneration quirk. I wonder if we could kind of almost counterbalance the
cracks
issue here.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like
he'll get a regeneration quirk. He has
with
to.
this. All right, pause it for a second, because like just one for all on just a person with the quirk starts to make him like fucking break down, die earlier. Because we talked about this before. Like if one for all actually gets taken by All For One, how does he not blow up?
Well, I feel
or
like
decay.
All For One is uniquely suited for these kinds of things. Like,
but this is okay. Uniquely suited for taking quirk. This is like the quirk. Like this is like you're like. I can swallow grenades, right? I can do that at circus. Okay, now you're telling me to swallow a megaton bomb. All right, like, it's a bit different pill to swallow. Like, how does the body not respond to it? Like, because every quirk has a limit.
I'd say it's more like, instead of a nuclear bomb for a sword swallower, I think it would be more like a Guts' sword.
I said grenade swallower. Explosions here. We're keeping it consistent.
Okay, all right. But like, to bring it on to the concept of swallowing something else. If you were like a sword swallower and you were just using like a regular like show sword, and then somebody came up and was just like, Buster Sword.
Long claw. Oh, okay, I remember that.
And you're just like, I feel like, you know, most people wouldn't be able to, nobody would be able to do that. But if All For One, he's uniquely built with a snake jaw. So like, I feel like he can detach it and get it in there. Like, I feel
he's
like
built different.
He is constructed alternatively.
Is he that much? Can
yes.
he? Can he do that?
He's already
I feel like he can, yeah.
He's already got a shit ton. What's a couple more?
What's a couple more?
Well, it's but also, I guess, yeah, it's the potency of the quirk. It's the potency of the quirk.
Also, why the hell would he want it? Because he talked about the personalities of the quirk and shit. I'm like,
I guess, yeah,
he would have all the holders constantly just beating the shit out of his psyche.
It's looking at everything that you have and then looking across the street and seeing that one kid with the singular toy that you don't have and going,
I know how you feel, Rent. You were jealous. I know.
I have a T-Rex. It was okay. I didn't need your gay Spinosaurus. I've been thinking about that every day since our first day of kindergarten together.
I know, Rhett. I know.
Our first day, that was a lie.
I sit like rent free in the back of your mind.
But if Uchiko even described it as like, oh, it was the one quirk that didn't do what All For One wanted it to. Like, it is just that, like, I need it. I want it. I want it now.
We're gonna get a real, like, Indiana Jones King of the Crystal Skull moment. Like, I want to know this entire time. It's like, it's too much!
It's too much! No!
And then he's gonna explode and turn on fire.
Well, also think of it this way. If he gets one for all, There's nobody who could stop him anymore.
Nah.
But like, would he not become like in a platonic state? Or is it catatonic state? I don't know. A vegetable.
Well,
would he
here's
not
the
be a
thing.
vegetable?
One of him would be. Because he's got 2 of him on the board.
Oh, that's
He
right.
could literally have his cake and eat it too. Like...
What a dick.
Fucking all for one.
What a dick.
Fucking all for one.
Ass.
Multiple quirks and 1 money.
Well, why are these two fuckers here? Why are
What do you
they
mean?
in this specific frame?
What do you mean?
Why are those?
Because they're the previous holders before him.
They are the previous holders before him.
Okay.
They're
They're
Should
showing
be-
this
they-
the culmination of those 3 quirks are now with him.
I just didn't know if the cracks had to do with them too.
Yeah, bro, you got to be a lame quirkless person. That's why. So was the end of season 4 where we got Midoriya like exploding the glass with his hand or whatever?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That was the end of
Out
season
like, oh, it's you. It's finally happening, and now we're just having a round table with everybody.
Yeah. It was technically the beginning of season 5.
I mean, I guess.
But yeah, it's still been years since we were like, oh, look at that. Oh, look at, they're all in a line.
Oh.
And now it's
Okay,
just like,
so the others didn't have one for all along and died in battle. Hold on. So they said that they died in battle. Other than Yagi, they all died in battle.
So did they all pass on the quirk before fighting?
They
all
must
use
have.
Well,
the
they
red?
had to,
They
yeah.
must
Yeah,
have.
because Nana had All Might there when she did her last little dance with All for One. Gran Torino jets him.
Well, we know that the power doesn't completely go away once you pass it on. It just drains over time.
Mm-hmm.
So they very well could have just passed it on like a little bit beforehand and then died, and then the other person had it and went off. Maybe there were a couple of situations where they were like, "Hey, quickly, take this," and then
So
they
the
died.
first wielder did not die in combat.
Mm.
So that's supposedly them at the same age. Which makes sense. Like, Gran Torino was like, you know,
Man's a
Might had
unit.
a fantastic body. Like, I never had to worry about his.
Yeah.
The quirk just worked for him. Like,
Played football back in college, you know.
could have gone
Jeez.
pro if I didn't join the Navy.
Some prissy Ivy League school.
Try University of Texas.
That's it.
Okay, so he did. It can speak then.
Either that or, like, this is more of a...
Imagine how heart wrenching it would be then, like, if, you know, what our hypothesis says, like, All Might dying in future or whatever, and then, like, you know, finally then seeing him in here,
Uh-huh.
and, like, but still getting to talk to him,
Yeah,
like,
so
it'd be like,
I'll always be a part of you, kid. Like,
oh, no.
and the fact that All Might knows that, he could even just say that line, or he's like, "Hey, don't miss me too much. I'll be seeing you soon." Like,
I can see it play on my head, damn it.
because All Might has a death. He has a death fate. He has a fated death soon.
He does?
Yeah, remember? He said that back in season 4. He was like, or maybe it was the beginning of 5. But he was talking to, remember, he was out jogging and Midoriya was like, "Hey, we're gonna talk now."
Right,
And,
right,
he was like,
right.
"Night I saw a vision where I die a gruesomely horrible death. And it's gonna happen either this year or next year."
Classic.
Nice.
We always thought the predecessor's consciousness lived inside one for all.
Bro, I gotta learn Nana's like shoulder routine.
Second
not
and
gonna
the
lie.
7th.
Yeah, we gotta implement Nana's shoulder routine into our program.
I want to know her arm routine, bro.
Dude, like what's fucking
You know how hard it is for women to build like arms, like because testosterone is produced in your triceps, and women generally have more fat in your triceps, so it's a lot harder. So fuck, good for her.
He was the only one who gained a consciousness through One for All.
Huh?
So I guess that's probably why his is glowing, right?
Maybe. I thought that was just because he was like fucking yoked and
Because
like really
he didn't
strong.
have a quirk to add.
Guys, we don't have to worry about All Might because
Oh,
he's
yeah.
fucking shredded.
Look at his Giga Chad chalice.
Giga chalice. I was almost kind of
That's
hoping there was like
probably
some
why.
symbology on the cup or something. That one
Yes.
kind of.
That would be kind of cool, but he for all intents and purposes, One for All is All Might's quirk. Like that's kind of what
Yeah.
he was born with, essentially. Now, so that's his.
He didn't have any wine in the chalice prior.
Which also makes sense as to why why we're just starting to get all this shit now. Not only has it been building up for so long now, but having it be through two people who didn't have quirks, one having it for 40 years, building it up to its zenith, and then another quirkless person who was able to really utilize all that new data and, power. It makes sense why it's all happening now.
You just gotta.
We have options. We
You just
have
gotta
options.
make sure.
Gotta give it to a normal another man with nothing.
Yep, we gotta give it to another person with no quirk.
Or you could just give it to Lemillion and we'll be fine.
No, Lemillion has his quirk back.
Shut up.
We'll have
Lemillion
Harry
tweet.
rewind him back to the point where he doesn't have a quirk. And then-
Exactly. Are you fucking kidding me? They have
Which
the
again,
cheat codes.
I mean, hey, it depends on how
They
like,
literally have the cheat codes.
we can give it to somebody, and so long as we have Harry, we just keep rewinding them to a state where
He
they have...
could pass it to Lemillion and he'll fucking keel over after what, 20 years, and then Harry just go whoop and he
It might
back
be
to normal.
faster
Real-
now.
We really gotta make sure that
She
Awful
has to
never
die.
learns about Eri, because what if he just reversed himself back to Primal AFO?
Imagine! Fuck off!
Came with the.
Although, well, Midoriya's left, and we'll get to there. But I was gonna say, where is Eri right now?
She's still at the. She's probably at the school.
UA.
And what was one of the places we talked about that they're gonna hit to draw Midoriya as a UA?
Which is getting rarer and rarer every generation.
I'm sorry, would it not work because of the stockpiling quirk? No, that's copying. Duh. No, that's with mono.
What?
Never mind. Continue.
Oh, okay.
Stupid.
We wouldn't have let this happen, right?
All because you threw a backpack at a giant booger, Midoriya. You're now here.
That's just what happens, Life gotta be that way.
Life gives you boogers. Throw pencil and
backpack
paperwork
at
at it.
Assault. Is he actually gonna be the last wielder?
Nah. I
Nah,
think he'll pass it on
10,
to one
10
more
seems like a
person.
cool number to end on. Not
I
gonna
think
lie.
he could pass it on to one more person. He's got a whole army of children. Okay, one of them's
They
got
all
to be the
have
one.
quirks!
They all
Welcome to
gonna.
Midoriya's
Fuck,
army.
that's right. They all have quirks. Fuck. Just give it to Lemillion, okay? Just make it super easy. Just give it to Lemillion. Who cares?
We give it to Melissa, right? Melissa.
No. What the fuck? No.
Quirkless.
No. Why?
I just said
No.
why. She's
Because
quirkless.
that's it. Just because she's quirkless.
That's kind of what we need, Gabe. That is the.
That's
key
not all.
factor.
That's not just. That is a big factor. But you're like, oh, are you a random guy? You're quirkless. Cool. Here, eat my hair. No.
I'm sorry, Melissa's a little less random than random guy on the street.
What are her qualifications for being a hero?
She's been involved with hero work. She's been in high tension situations. She's saved people.
Would she be willing to do what Midoriya did in the first episode?
Maybe.
No, she would probably not.
Gabe, master
Nope.
of two heroes here. We give it to
Yeah,
David
you know.
Shield.
No.
Gabe, Mirio's not getting it.
Shut up. It's gonna get it. It's gonna be him. It's gonna be fine. Okay, just keep going. Can you kill my grandson?
Yes, I can.
Will
Yeah.
Is this gonna end with Midoriya killing Tomura Shigaraki?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
It's just
I don't know.
it's the path to becoming the ultimate hero. No, the number one hero.
This is the path to becoming the number one hero.
Is this the way?
I don't think that's the way. Now, personally,
Unless-
I think
unless-
Shigaraki
okay.
but,
So, have you guys seen Avatar: The Last Airbender?
uh,
Like the show?
no, I don't.
Like the
believe
show? Okay.
No.
So in the very end, you know how the past messages, the past avatars were like, "Hey, yo, Aang was like, hey guys, what's the best way for me to deal with those guys?"
His ass.
And they, some of them said, "Hey, yo, you gotta kill him," but he found a way to do it, and he took away his quirks. What if we get something similar to that? Because they're starting to lean heavily into it. That Shigaraki,
Wait, is this
You know,
the
he's-
one
even though
with
he's
the ninjas?
no.
You
no.
sure?
You tell me.
The idea that I'm putting
Believe
forth
it?
is, what if, because while I do think Midoriya may have it in his nature to kill if he exhausted all of his options and was like, okay, this is the only option I have. While I do think that there's the potential that he could do it, what if they go down the route again where it's like, I can help Shiggy, I can take away his quirks, or I can find some way to permanently subdue him without killing him. In the end,
Midoriya uses
similar
the
to an
doctor
Aang.
into tricking AFO into taking AFO's quirk, so he can steal AFO from AFO.
Yeah, similar to how Aang just
Yeah, spirit bending.
spirit bended Ozai's quirks away, and then he threw him in
Bending.
prison.
Way.
Yeah, sorry, not his quirk is bending.
I was
Oh, yeah.
gonna correct you
It-
earlier, but I was heading to pretend that I haven't watched it for the. Naruto
Yeah, no.
bit.
I don't know. I think that would be a much better ending
I
than
could see an X-Men
Midoriya
Last
kills Shiggy.
Yeah, I don't see it happening. I could see an X-Men Last Stand, where fucking Midoriya has been doing all this legwork and finally got him, and Shigaraki's like, or All for One, whichever one is like, did you actually think you could defeat me? And he's like, no, but I could stall you. And that's when fucking Bakugou comes in and sticks him with the quirk destroying bullet.
Ooh! Oh, I keep fucking forgetting about these goddamn bullets. Son of a bitch!
We still got a couple of those.
I don't know. I think that would be a much better ending than just the Midoriya kills Shigaraki in the end.
Well, because it
that was
kind of
my
like,
idea.
it is kind
That
of
was my
like, like Tenko was just a child who had something horrifyingly traumatic happen,
Yeah.
while but he did grow up to do horrifying things. He was groomed for that, and there is that kind of level of like, if there is a chance for rehabilitation, and I said this for the same thing with Toya from the Todoroki family. I don't want him to be rehabilitated, but I want them to make the effort to.
It's like Batman, It's like he'll beat the shit out of you if you're a villain, but
No talk.
he understands and he believes. He's like, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm going. Like as much as he hates the Joker, he's like, we're gonna fix you. We're gonna get you your help. You're gonna be in prison for the rest of your life. But at the very least, while we're in there, we're gonna try and make you
You
normal.
won't be able to hurt anybody.
The other citizen just watching Batman put the Joker back in jail instead of finally killing him after the Joker murdered his family for a joke.
Why doesn't Gotham give him capital punishment? Why? Why is that? Why is all the onus on Batman? Like, right? He gave you the Joker. Convict him. Like,
Yeah, just why don't they just like straight up just put him on death row? At that point, why do you guys keep trying to send him to Arkham?
Just shoot him.
Like the mayor of the state or like the federal government be like, yeah. All right, the fucking FBI. Joker's gonna be #1 on the world's most wanted list. The moment that he gets put in prison,
Joker's
FBI's
killed
gonna be
more
like,
people than live in Lithuania. Like,
yeah. The moment Joker gets put in Gotham Prison or Arkham Asylum, FBI is gonna roll up, or CIA is gonna roll up, and they're gonna be like, "Yep, no, we're taking him now. He's
and that's
he's our
you
head."
know, like Shigaraki.
And they're just gonna take him outside and cap
On
him.
the other side of the coin with Midoriya and Shigaraki, Shigaraki is so powerful.
Yeah.
It's a situation where it's like, can we risk trying to contain him without, you know, Quirk destroying bullets?
Oh, they risk containing All for One.
True, but and All for One was horrifyingly
Just put the
powerful,
dog
but
down.
with Shigaraki, like, well, I guess we can't even cut off his hands. He's got hyper regen. Like,
Like, imagine if we killed All for One at this moment, right? Like, if we wouldn't have 2 All for Ones running around. We wouldn't have this.
that is if we actually even can kill All for One.
Why couldn't you?
Is he really strong?
What caliber bullet could get through his skin?
He's really strong.
I don't fucking know.
He's really
I'll
Rats.
tell you, it doesn't
It's
exist.
super something fucking society.
super society.
This motherfucker got hit by a
Super
punch that was
society
so
bullet.
strong
Maybe
it was throwing
if you-
buildings in the air as it created a tornado.
Yeah, and
I
that
don't care
like
that the
kind
surface
of
area is that much bigger.
and that kind of like knocked him out. But like, what if you just made his brains goop?
How do you do that? How do you goop his brain, Joe? I'm listening.
I don't know.
Joe,
Make
get rid
a,
of the seizure.
make a citywide tornado from punching his face in, and then we'll see.
Joe's got it. That's the one.
That's
That's
the
how
one.
we do
That's
it.
the one.
Just kill him.
Just kill him. You're right. We got
Just-
it.
just-
Got
All
it.
right,
Kill him.
All right,
Let's-
Midoriya, you know what to do. Just kill him.
Send him to the SCP Foundation. Like, make him find a way. Feed him to whatever.
Yeah, give him like SCP. Was it like 99 or whatever the
Have
fuck?
a 096 run at him.
Yeah,
Or
096.
6,
Just,
and everybody
the
else.
fuck is he gonna do? Kill it?
But
No.
it is like, should Shigaraki die?
No. I don't think he should.
I think Shigaraki needs to die so Tenko can live.
Shut the fuck up.
It's just like, I don't know. Maybe
It's about
Shigaraki's
killing
too
what you
far
hate.
gone.
It's about saving what you love.
Shut the
Well, I mean, to be in all
Shut up.
fairness, what we would be killing is Shigaraki. But Shigaraki's not really in control right now, anyways. What we
No.
would be killing.
Well, we
is-
don't know
still
how
gotta
long
get
that's
through
gonna
this.
last.
We still got to get through the whole All for One trying to, convert himself over into Shigaraki's body. So it's like, oh, at the end,
Yeah,
are we going to
I
be
can
fighting
imagine
Shigaraki
the,
or are we going to be fighting All for One?
Where the hell are they keeping the doctor?
It was probably Tartarus. No, it wouldn't have been Tartarus. Probably
he
a
was
mental-
getting
mental
questioned at the
institution.
police station, right? By the Hound, wasn't he?
Hopefully
Remember,
a
like,
mental institution.
wasn't he getting questioned by the Hound?
Who?
The doctor.
Ujiko.
I can't remember.
You
He's in
remember, like-
custody.
Yeah.
But like where? You
Central
think
Hospital,
All for
bro.
One?
Like,
think
when you
All for One
imagine
would
that
go
All for One's
after
like,
him.
let me get this so I can continue our research.
Yeah, you'd think All for One would go after him and
I
free
don't.
him.
Well, they're not at a position right now where I think that's a good move. Like Tomura's body is fucked up.
All for One's completely
Bro,
fine.
the heroes are still in disarray. So is society. I'm like, you got 7 year high and still running around. So like
and
the heroes
even,
are.
who the fuck is gonna stop All for One? No one. No one can. Zero. He can
Man,
do
just-
whatever he wants.
Man just floating around with his own IV machine. He just doesn't
Yeah,
care.
like what the fuck is anybody gonna do?
And he would he know where Ujiko is with scale?
Even without it, I'm sure he could figure
Maybe,
it out.
probably, he'd figure
Dude,
it
you
out.
know All For One's still got connections. And
He's got the
networks
IQ of,
all
like,
over the country.
130
Like, he's like
or something.
fucking Al Capone, where it's like, even when he's in prison, he's still running the empire. You know?
He did. He literally did.
Yeah.
He orchestrated the return of the empire.
Exactly. So,
The Empire,
you know,
it's back.
the empire has returned.
Yeah, so this is Kiyoshi and Yang Chen and Roku
Yeah,
and
all
Nicole.
telling him, hey, fucking off this kid.
Like, we know he's kind of like bad, so you kind of have to do it. Maybe if you only like,
We saw his soul, dude. Like, we gotta. Like,
man, if only you guys like figured out how. I'm like, because Nana still doesn't even know how, right?
How what?
Like, it's not like she would have known how her grandchild became this, right?
Well, yeah.
No.
Like, she didn't know, like, oh, because during his quirk manifestation, he killed his entire family.
Yeah, there's no. My junior.
So he must have mentored him.
He's tried to steal it twice. Does that include what he did with Midoriya, or 2 times before Midoriya?
I think that includes Midoriya.
So did he try and steal it from N or Banjo?
And
I think he tried to steal it from N.
which would have been
might have
very
tried-
close.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Unless it was those two. Was it those two? Oh no.
Wait,
Maybe.
wait. Oh, wait, no, that's All Might. Fuck. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, was that the correct order? Would it be
Oh my
1,
god.
2,
There doesn't
2,
need to be
3?
a fucking guys. We know the order. Stop.
We don't know these two.
Very much not in order.
So yeah, strong emotion can overcome the safety lock. All for One's is cockroach. God damn.
How the fuck? I don't get it, man. What are we doing wrong?
Bro, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Don't worry, Joe. Just give me.
You get back to me in like 2-3 months back in the summer. We'll see. We'll compare,
Yeah, bro.
alright?
Give me some time. I'll do my
Hey,
thing.
Mom, I got accepted
Figure
in
it
a
out.
new way. 1 year later. I need you to kill my grandson, Deku.
What?
Use this
You don't understand.
power.
You have to kill my grandson.
I need you to kill him. You're in a coma right now. We can only talk here. Kill my grandson, Deku. I love this fucking visual.
Mothra.
Bad Mothra.
That's.
I'm sorry, just Banjo's face. Just.
I think that was the order. I think that was it.
What are you talking about? It's
1,
not, though.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then All Might.
Red is so fixated on knowing.
Red-
Villain.
That's
Theory.
because Nana's standing up. That's because Nana's standing up.
Okay.
Right. So are the other two. They're standing.
Yeah, but they're not interacting with Midoriya. This is.
Oh my
her
god!
referencing
Just
them.
stop, Ret. Shut up. Stop.
All right. If this is the order, I get to call you both fucking losers. Understand?
Why?
Because you guys are all like, ugh. If it's right,
Because it's funny. Because it's like it doesn't really fucking matter
It doesn't matter.
It's
between
like
2
having
and
it
3
on
or
the
3 and
books.
2.
Oh my god.
especially because this was a fucking thing for so long.
But now it's not a thing anymore.
Yeah, because I just pointed out the order.
Shut up.
What a moment. In the depths of that hatred, we had Tenko Shimura about to kill a dog. I really like this part where he's like, I fought all these people. I didn't know anything about them. Maybe if I
Hey,
did.
yo, muscular and overhaul and stank.
Oh wait,
Look at all these.
other guys work out of prison.
Look at all these
Bring.
people. Look at all the bong. Look at all these people that we
Bong.
hopefully get to see in the near future, because they are out of prison.
I know how Stan got like that. I know. Joe and I know.
I'm working on it.
But I didn't know why they ended up like that. I do like this, where he's like, yo, I mean, I fought a lot of people, but like...
And I just
We
kind of
understand,
did
like,
it. I did
why?
it without knowing anything.
I helped one of the people I fought.
Oh, I miss Gentle Criminal.
He was like, hell, if I knew what Gentle was like, maybe I still would have fought.
He's just a creature of circumstance.
I do like this. I really do. Usually I am kind of more for the idea of, like, if the person is too dangerous.
Too far gone.
But I really do like this, where he's like, no, I'm not going to use this power to kill him. I will use this power to beat his ass, but, like...
Like a bongo
this
drum.
power is made to save people, and Tenko Shimura needs to be saved. Even if he needs to be saved from himself.
Himself.
Hooray! It's the Catholic Church. From your.
Oh no! It's the Catholic Church.
And I love this too, where it's like, this power handed to me by All Might. Look how it affected everybody. Midoriya, Bako, Todoroki, the crowd.
People. Random NPCs.
Woohoo! He's at a burst of 50 now. Let's go.
Let's go.
Fuck, dude. Which makes me wonder, can he pee? Message world. If you
I
can
don't
cry,
think they
can you
need to
piss?
worry about it.
If you
I
can
don't
cry,
think
can
they
you
need to
piss?
worry about it. I don't think they need to worry about it.
So unlike Aang, where Aang was doing everything in his power to find a way to not kill him, Midoriya is like, if it comes to that, then it comes to that. I guess, but I won't know until it happens. But I do not want to kill him. See, his full little body here is manifested because that's only about 45% of his total mass previously.
Yeah.
He's able to manifest that completely. Ah, man, he raised a good kid.
Or he picked a good kid.
Both. So apparently, Nana is supposed to be a lot taller. The
Yes.
Discord showed either that or the first wielder is supposed to be a lot shorter. But they buffed her up, from what I saw.
I can find. Oh
What?
Oh fuck!
I guess yeah. This
I
would be
saw his-
Midoriya, like
I saw his chest go out his back. You mean he's alive?
Wait, so...
I saw Shigaraki wear him like a bracelet.
Yeah, like a friendship bracelet. How does she know? How would she know that he's alive?
I would imagine that All Might told her. Because All Might would know...
His consciousness.
No, I meant like
inside
right now.
No, yeah. All Might would know that that Grantito's alive, and then All Might...
All Might's
knowing
consciousness
would let All
told.
Might know, and All Might would tell them. It's not that complicated. You see, so the founding Titan allows him with the attack Titan, he can do it in reverse.
And then there's the thing called the Matrix of Leadership. And the Allspark.
Nice, nice, nice. So you two better start helping soon too.
Yeah. Get on the help train.
Uh-huh.
Bunch of freeloaders.
So yeah, I think this is kind of like I don't want to help this kid. Like,
why though? What do they have against? Oh, do they think that maybe All for One like killed them? Like, and maybe they're like, nah, kill Shigaraki, kill All for One, and they already knew what Midoriya's,
well, especially if they're
was,
like
and they
more
were
of
like,
a military-esque background.
Yeah,
It would be more of
They-
like
and they already
he's
knew
the
what his
target. We
predisposition was.
gotta neutralize the target.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I guess
Okay,
this
so
is kind of a
he's-
mindset that we just recently got, right? But it seems like they haven't been helping this whole time.
You'd think they would have also kind of been triggered with Shigaraki, like AFO's presence being around, to be like, oh, it's that guy, fuck him up.
Well, he did also say that that attack kind of woke everybody up, so maybe they were more... Because remember, they used to be kind of hazy too.
Yeah.
So maybe this is kind of them going, ah, shit! Alright, now I gotta be...
Unless they only, at that time when they were fighting Shiggy, that they only would have done something if they knew Midoriya was trying to kill Shigaraki. Then they would have been like, okay, we know what he wants to do. He has the intention of killing him. Let's give him what we got. But because Midoriya didn't necessarily have that intention at the time, they were like,
I get what you're saying. The engines.
are they on opposite sides of it?
So yeah, he can get that back and forth, which makes sense because All for One was able to do the same.
Mm-hmm.
But then that's when we get the big thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that sounded like, how do you...
Who leaked it? Huh?
Who fucking
was the
blabbed?
whistleblower?
Who got the live
Blab.
leak,
Who
These
did it?
fuckers.
And they know. Well, they don't know yet. Because Midoriya clearly hasn't left yet.
Why are they in the room? Oh, were they just in there
They
with
walked
Midoriya?
out of the room, yeah.
Oh, they were peeking in.
Peeking on
And
Midoriya.
Yeah, and again, I guess... Is this really All Might's secret to kind of give away anymore? Not to say that's necessarily a bad idea to let them in on this. But
I know you're saying, because technically, it's not him anymore. It is
I mean,
Midoriya.
that's out of the bag. Well, I'm just trying to figure out, like, what's the extent of how far this information is going to travel, if it does go public.
Are Hawks and Genus going to either be able to keep it to themselves, or is anyone going to be able to get it out?
Yeah, and I'm just saying, like, if it ever gets kind of live leaked to the public about this kind of info,
or the students now, because all the students now.
how would the public even react?
Well, all the students know is that it was a power that he got from All Might. That's it. They don't know that it's connected to All for One, though the name is
I was saying, like, if they, not right now, I'm talking about if the public knew, they were brought completely up to speed, that there was two gods walking on Earth with multiple quirks. They knew one was just God, the other one was just in jail, and they didn't really know about him because he's kept shush. But, like, what do they do with this information? They're like...
I'm sure a lot of people would be demanding that he give it back to All Might. I'm sure a lot of people would be demanding that they give it to a different hero. I'm sure the government would be very interested in getting this power and under their control.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they would want to make this. They would make him into Hawks 2.0.
Fuck, like other countries would probably start to be like, hey, why the hell do you get this power? Like,
yeah,
I think.
How did you get it?
I think,
well, I threw a backpack at a booger, so that's why I did it.
Not why did you get it? Like how did you get it? can we have it? Oh,
Yeah, how to replicate it?
Can we replicate it?
Fujiko.
The doctor!
You can clone powers, can you? We'll clone this and give it to us, and we'll let you live free in our country. Like, there's a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of scenarios where this could go south very quickly.
At least this secret isn't I beat my child. Like, at least getting out, like, my child burned alive on a mountain and he's now
Okay, but like this has a lot more societal like ramifications than some guy beat his kid.
Not by too much though, because like.
I'm like, great, okay, he's the #1 hero.
To be
and that
fair,
does
the
bad
I
thing for
beat my
public image,
child
but like,
and he burned to death on a mountain and now he's a terrorist reveal. That one had to have a lot of things put in place for that one to have the societal change that it does. This one just needs to exist. Like, but it's not too much more, but it is. But now we've got Hawks and Genus, and I'm so disappointed we didn't get to see Endeavor in this.
I want to see Endeavor and All Might have a conversation. I want to see them talk.
But hell, how many people on the street are
well,
just gonna be,
I'll have
like,
more of a talk
mobbing
with
him? Not to say that
Midoriya and Endeavor about this. Is like, so this entire time what I've been chasing, like, and you now got it. But how do I help? You know.
So All Might's like, all right, in this time of unease, like these two, they're legit. They're rocks. All right. Like,
Yeah, they're solid.
Mhm.
They're my
Well, we
guys.
got 'em.
And they're solid.
I'll tell you everything you want to know.
Yep.
Ohio. So yeah, they were. So all the people, they're not necessarily blaming the heroes. They're desperately going, please tell them that they're wrong. Please be everything that we think you are.
Give us a reason to not believe them and to
Let
still
us hope,
believe
like-
that you are what you have put yourself forth that you have always been.
Yeah, please give us a reason to hope. And that's when, Endeavor comes clean, and he's like,
Yeah.
I did it.
What the fuck is that guy?
Oh, he's a puzzle
Top
piece.
left. Sorry. Spoke at length. Okay, so he spilled all the beans.
And yeah, he said everything. But then again, everybody was like, "How can you do this? Yada yada yada, bada 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 la la la." And Endeavor's like, "If we were like really tired looking and we're crying, would that make you feel better?" She was like,
No.
And he's like, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get shit done. All right, just watch.
Like if the United States was under attack and then the president gave a state of emergency address and he was on the microphone like crying and shit, like
would that
think that's
inspire
gonna
confidence?
inspire yeah, no, that's not gonna do.
If
that's
Kennedy
not
was
work.
like, the only thing we have to fear is the thing that is currently happening. I am very afraid. Someone please hold me.
Not a good look.
Not a good look.
That's the end of Endeavor.
And a lot of people were like, bro, just lie. Don't let us know this shit. Who the fuck are these guys to get colored in? Look at that fucking neck.
Bro, he's like his shoulders are like a foot lower than Endeavor's, but his head is still almost as tall as him. Punish talks.
So yep, Hawks is like, I totally killed him. I killed.
Totally did it.
Barbara.
Like, kind of had to be done. You're gonna be like, oh, you know that one monster? There could have been like 1,000 of them running around.
So yeah, they're gonna start creating these defensible shelters. I mean, it's a damn good thing we built all those goddamn dorms, right?
Yeah. Yeah. They got a whole new apartment complexes.
Like, I mean, we got our security system. I mean, we have nothing. We have nothing that can defend against Shigaraki's decay.
No one has anything that could.
Except Aizawa, who's now down an eye.
Family assistants are already being evacuated. Imagine being...
They nerfed Bakugou's mom.
Bro, imagine it's like,
Mitsuki
yeah,
and
my
Mika.
kid's going to high
They
school
got a
now.
little bit.
Oh my god.
Where's Mitsuki's husband? Huh? Why isn't he?
Man.
Deku's down.
He's conspiring with AFO right now.
It's like, don't blame other heroes. It's me. I'm the one. I'm the big fuck up. I'm the big bad egg. All right. It's not the other hero's fault. But I'm gonna make this shit right anyway.
Y'all still gonna look at me.
I really like Endeavor.
That was good.
But then we
Or
got
Wash.
Wash, who was
Watch them put
inspired.
in work.
Who's putting in work out there?
Yeah, look how rugged he looks.
I said this was Mount Lady's mask.
It is not
Yeah.
Mount Lady's mask. Mount Lady's mask is blue.
It's Midnight's mask, but it's Mount Lady.
Well, people were saying in the comments that it was Mount Lady's mask,
I'm telling you.
but
No.
it definitely looks
Is
like
it?
Midnight's.
Are you wrong?
Mount
Right,
Lady.
backtrack.
Mount Lady's mask is blue.
Yeah, so
Knew
I don't know
I
what
was
people were saying.
right.
I was
Well,
right
I mean, that's
too.
what we originally said.
It is what we originally said. And you know, it is something. It's a little bit. I like that visual more of her looking at Midnight's mask more than her own mask. Like
Mhm.
it's her going, damn, like she's gone. But like, and you know what? I don't think Mount Lady's gonna cut and run. Like I don't think she's
No.
gonna be the one
Nah.
who quits. I think
She's
that's what
she's gonna mature it up. She's gonna mature it
I
up.
think she already has. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, she was putting everything she had into stopping Makia. Like, every escapee villain that she's gonna have to face potentially is already way lower than that. Even like Muscular.
Mhm.
And then we've got Mirko, who is like, how fucking dare they put me in the infirmary? I wasn't done fighting. Like,
I didn't hear no bell.
I was
I love how
just
she's
taking a little nap.
I love how she's just tying a fucking belt around her arm, like she
One
hasn't like,
pissed
gotten
off
any like,
rabbit.
proper like help yet.
She's getting that. She's gonna be getting those prosthetics.
Just some spit and duct tape. That's all you need. Kamui Woods, the hair.
He's got
So
like
first
a
off,
sleeping thing on.
He's got. Oh yeah, he's got a little mask. It seems. But yeah, what's the hair? Like leaf hair? And why is it red?
Because he's a tree, right?
It was punished Aizawa.
He's got the Odin patch, where it's literally like just a patch that,
Can-
that's just what's put in there.
Can Aizawa's quirk work with just one eye? Have we seen
It's
that?
probably not going to be as. It might not be
I
as strong.
swear we've seen him wrapped up and like that with one eye.
It might not be as strong because it only has one eye. Maybe that might be a factor.
We still got Monoma in case we need his quirk.
Wait, why doesn't Eri just reverse it and give him back his eye and his leg?
She reversed Mirio. She's gonna have to store all that shit up.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Throw it
That's the
out
thing,
there.
you
She
just
can
said-
undo everything.
She can undo everything, but she can't undo everything immediately. We have to wait for her to store up that power.
I know.
It's a nice TV.
Huh.
All right.
Yeah, I
good.
don't know.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. So, everybody got the letter. Which, damn, he wrote them all a fucking letter.
Yeah. It's a very Midoriya thing to do.
So, we're gonna get the Midoriya retrieval arc. It's gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah. They're gonna go after it.
I think you're forgetting about the little in-between arc that most people forget about is the native revival arc.
The native revival arc.
arc.
We have to get his body to the Lazarus pit.
Confess your love.
That'd be a really bad thing to do right now.
Yeah, I know it would
Hey,
be.
I'm leaving. Probably gonna die. Gonna go fight Satan Hitler. By the way, love you. Hope we get some same classes next year.
Yeah, peace, man.
I'll see you in the fall.
So yeah, really, the only person who, I guess I'm interested to see Todoroki's reaction to this, but like the only person who I'd really be interested in seeing the reaction to this already knows it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Bakugo
Yeah.
already knows. Like,
So I just want to know what he wrote specifically to Bakugo.
Yeah, we're gonna see that next episode probably.
again, do we necessarily know that Bakugo isn't like with him? Like, isn't part of this? Like, we don't know who. Like, we don't necessarily know if Midoriya is like by himself. Like,
I
He
doubt
is,
it. I mean,
he
it seems like he is by himself.
He's
I don't
alone.
think he'd want anybody with him.
it's not like he could hide anymore. All Might could be like, "Yo, All Might, where are we?" And All Might would be like, I don't know. Feels like we're in a park." And I'd be like, "All right, feels like we're in a park." Like, and then Hawks could send his feathers out for every park and be like, "I
Yeah.
know that one." Like, he actually wrote this letter for everybody that he's ever spoken to in UA.
Yeah.
Nier and Geki, it was super cool having my team beat the fuck out of you. Joint training. Stay cool. See you next summer. Like, have a good day.
Hey, Monoma, skill diff.
GG, homie.
Hey, Monoma, side character. That's interesting. You know, it's very much the like, you know, who takes care of the people, who the caretakers, you know, and so
I believe it's the hospital ward.
you got the paddles.
Just like fucking episode 1.
He left our Hero Academia.
So I guess it's just supposed. I guess it's just My Hero now.
Yep.
Guys, look, it's episode 1.
My Hero Vigilante.
I fucking love this. Oh my god, he's
It's
on
so
the gargoyle.
Mhm.
He's got all of his
And he
all
can
his
just swing
shit
around.
busted.
I hope it would be cool if it was the shark villain from the first episode.
Yeah, a huge
I'd be
villain.
like, oh, just kicking his ass.
Time to go to work.
The final
The
act.
final
begins.
act begins.
Who knows what that really means, considering that after the All Might versus All for One fight, we had end of the beginning and beginning of the end or whatever, and that was like 7.5 seasons ago or something. So, like, and there is no post-credit.
No, there is not. There's just the preview.
But yeah, so we're gonna.
I
get
want it to
the
either be
rewatch.
the shark villain or the slime villain.
That would be cool if it was the slime villain. But
I
he
wanna
does
see
say
the
like a
slime villain.
giant villain or something along.
Yeah, he said he was a huge villain,
Yeah.
and I don't think he means like.
I mean,
Powerful,
it'd be cool to maybe see a new villain, because we got how many villains that just broke
That would
out?
be cool.
That would be
Maybe-
pretty sweet.
Maybe one of the MILF lieutenants, one of the PILF lieutenants.
Yeah.
Well, then, I thought a bunch of them get captured.
No,
118
there's
of
still
them.
132 or so left, and they're
Oh.
on the run.
And if they got sent to one of the prisons.
Hmm.
True.
Except for that one, which we still have nothing on. Come on, they wouldn't have just said that, right? They wouldn't have told us 7 and then said 6 successful breakouts for nothing, right?
Maybe.
Nah.
This was a really fucking good episode, by the way.
It was really
This,
good.
this was really good.
Was
by
it
the way.
worth waking up at 4 a.m. for?
Yes, every time.
Now?
Now? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every time. Here, let me ask you this, Joe. Would you
Think I can throw
prefer
it
we
in.
be doing this at like 6 or 7 p.m.? Or
Then we just can't do D&D.
Yeah,
we're
so
just
I know
kinda doing-
Gabe's answer.
Unless we want to play D&D at 4 a.m. and just switch.
No, because D&D lasts for anywhere from like 3 to 5 hours. We'd have to do
Yeah.
it. Like,
Yeah, dude, that'd be
like
perfect.
what?
You get hungry, you go get breakfast.
Yeah. By the time you're done, it's breakfast time. So it's
Alright.
fine.
Well, if that's everything, gentlemen,
Oh, here we go. I think we cut everything.
we cut everything. Just get rid of the whole.
We got everything. We cut
I just want to see Purple Woman
Purple
and-
Lady.
I just want to
and
see
everybody else, and I want to see
I want to
catching up
see.
with
I
all the
want to
villains.
see
Damn
Midoriya.
it.
I want to see Midoriya get his Spider-Man panning shot from behind as he's swinging through the city,
that would be.
and he gets the theme song playing.
That'd be
Not his
excellent.
theme song. No, not his theme
The
song.
Raimi Spider-Man
song.
theme song.
Yep.
And
And I want the intro to be like just the Spider-Man intro.
With the
Yeah.
webs and like all of his
Yeah,
past fights are in pictured. and
Yes,
everything.
it's dark. It's black whip just everywhere. I almost said dark shadow. It's
Who
black
am I?
whip.
Are you sure you want to know?
This is a story about how I became the #1 hero.
All right. Well, anything else, gentlemen?
And then we're good.
No.
Then this was the My Hero Academia Season 6, Episode 18 post-discussion video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.